ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधिता भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथिता पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः। यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। मयि सर्वाणि कर्माणि सन्न्यस्याध्यात्मचेतसा निराशीर्निर्ममो भूत्वा युध्यस्व विगतज्वरः ये मे मतमिदं नित्यम् अनुतिष्ठन्ति मानवाः श्रद्धावन्तो न सूयन्तः मुच्यन्ते तेऽपि कर्मभिः ये द्वे तदभ्यसूयन्तः नानुतिष्ठन्ति मे मतम् सर्वज्ञानविमूढान्तान् ज्ञानविमूढास्तान् विद्धि नष्टान चेतसः सदृशं चेष्टते स्वस्याः प्रकृतेर्ज्ञानवानपि प्रकृतिं यान्ति भूतानि निग्रह किं करिष्यति इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत् तो ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनो 31st verse we can say is the capsule form of karma yoga, and Bhagavan said in 30th verse, Yudhyasva. The meaning of Yudhyasva means may you perform your duty, but before performing the duty, there are 5 steps. Bhagavan has said, Adhyatma chetasa Mayi sarvani karmani sanyasya nirashihi nirmamaha bhutva vigatajvaraha san. And last one is Yudhyasva. So Adhyatma chetasa. So a person should have proper discriminative personality, or one who sets one's goal, what I have to do in this life, what I have to achieve, and according to goal, then we plan our life. If person is decided, I would like to do Chitta Shuddhi in this life, then I will perform, I will set my goal. So Adhyatma Chetasa means the Vyavasayatmika Buddhi, one has to decided how to live my life positively. And then if person has decided I would like to do Chitta Shuddhi, then Bhagavan says, Sarvani Karmani Mai Sanyasya. You offer all your karmas unto me. Sanyasya, offer. Sarvani Karmani, all your karmas. Mai means unto me. So first part of the Karma Yoga, Ishwararpan Buddhyartham Karma Kuru. Then second portion of Karma Yoga means Prasad Buddhya Karma Phalam Svikuru. So Nirashihi, Asha is expectation. Nirashihi means from whom the expectation has gone. So whatever Karma Phala come in my life, I will take as a prasadam of Ishvara. There is no personal expectation. Nirashihi. In whatever I have achieved in my life, whatever success, I never own up. Nirmamaha, no ownership. Nirmamaha bhutva. And 5th one, Bhagavan says, Vigata jvaraha. Jvara means fever, Vigata means gone. So Arjuna has a depression, and depression fever, the fever of depression. Bhagavan says, please remove by living a life of karma yoga and then you perform your duty. Kartavya karmani kuru is called yudhyasva. So what we have said at the 30th verse, Karma Yoga teaching is already over. And now Bhagavan is telling people who follow my teaching, those people also will come out from the bondage of karma. So in this 31st verse, Bhagavan says, Ye manavaha, those people, manavaha, idam me matam. This is my teaching. Here the matam is teaching, the teaching of karma yoga, nityam anutishtanti. One who follow regularly. Regularly means all the life it's just given for karma yoga. It's called nityam. One who follow my life regularly, and these people are shraddhavantah. These people are endowed with shraddha and anasuyantah. They never find any type of fault in any teaching. It's called anasuyantah. Such people means those people, they karma vihi uchyanti. Those all people are released from the bondage of karma. So one who follow the life of karma yoga, these people will come out from the bondage. And opposite of this karma, Bhagavan says, ये ये तु एतत् अभ्यसूयन्तः मे मतं न अनुतिष्ठन्ति. ये it's not working. Here, anasuyantah in this verse is abhyasuyantah. The meaning of abhyasuyantah, one who are always finding a faults in different means my teaching na anutishtanti. If they won't follow, so here again tu is there. The meaning of tu means again comparing these people to, whereas these people are abhyasuyantah, they are always finding a fault, they are always critical about others' behavior. Abhyasuyantah me mata means my teaching, and here the teaching is karma yoga teaching, na anutishtanti, one who they don't follow. These people are nashtam, here achetasah, sarva gnana vimudaha tan vidhi. So Bhagavan says these people are sarvagnana vimudaha. Vimudhan. These people, vimudha means totally deluded. And sarvagnana means sarveshu gnaneshu with reference to all type of science. Not only atmagnana, but Shankaracharya says sarvagnanam with reference to all gnana. Even here there are many sciences are available, many faculties are available for science are called sarvagnana. So they are totally deluded, and these people are achetasah. They people don't have this discriminative buddhi, achetasah. Such people are called nashtan vidhi. They are lost their life. Even they are living, still they have lost their life. Same meaning like krupanaha. Krupanaha means we have seen the meaning of krupanaha is they never, in spite of living, they cannot use their life properly, is called krupanaha. Same way nashtana chetasa. They are living, but they don't know for which purpose they are living. So are called nashtan vidhi. They are lost their life. So if we see the anvaya, so tu, again the meaning of tu means whereas, those people abhyasuyantah, they are always critical without any reason. Me matam, my teaching, na anutishtanti. On and off, they are always finding a fault. I don't like this person. If we ask why, they don't have even any concrete reason, but still says, I don't like. Or abhyasuyantah na anutishtanti tan, those sarvagnana Vimudha. So Shankaracharya has written the meaning Sarva Gnana Vimudha is. So I have not written some portion. So Sarva Gnana Vimudha, Shankaracharya says the meaning is Sarveshu Gnaneshu Vividha Mudaha, with reference to all type of gnana. That's why we say there are two type of gnana. No? One is called paragnana and another is called apara. Para means all mundane science. There are many faculty of science. It's called apara and para means atmagnana. So they are vividham mudaha. So for both this aparagnanam and paragnanam, they are totally mudaha, totally deluded. It's called sarvagnana vimudha. And Bhagavan says, where is this? Achetasaha. So achetasaha means one who don't have proper discrimination. So what is the meaning of achetasaha? Is they cannot think properly what is better, what is not better. So I have just written achetasaha means one who don't have discrimination thinking. They don't know how to perform action. They don't know even how to accept the result of action and how to respond to different situation. And if they don't know, then they start blame others. These are called achetasa. And here I have quoted Bhagwan Shruti. Shruti is considered as good as Bhagwan. So Shruti means Upanishad, Veda, Hitaishani. It is a well-wisher. Shruti, Veda, is a well-wisher from whom Matru Sahasrebihi, even from thousand of mother, Upanishad considered as a better well-wisher. So whatever instruction is given in Veda always is a good for us. So these people, if they don't follow, then they are called Nashtana Chetasaha. So Nashtana Chetasaha means they, as though they have lost this precious human life and they don't know what would be their next birth. We don't know in which body we will get conscience. It's called Nashtan. And they destroy in both ways. Spiritually, they are totally destroyed, and even for worldly benefit. If they are not living an ethical life, if they are not properly living a dharma, so it's called Nashtan. Vidhi, Bhagavan says, you should know they have lost their life. So now this is also one topic is over, one who don't follow. So just I have put one small note here. Somebody asked, should I accept the teaching of Veda or Gita or not? So there are two which I have written. If we cannot understand the teaching of Gita, so don't bother about the defect. People always try to find out defect, no? So if we think this is the defect, this might be seeming a defect, but still keep listening, the time will come, all doubts will go. So at the one day, we cannot understand everything. That's why keep on listening. And second thing also, if we feel there is a defect in Gita, we should tell our mind, right now, only I don't understand. It's called pending understanding, Shraddhavanta. So in due time, I may understand. This is called proper attitude to understand any scriptures. So here, totally, this one topic is over of Karma Yoga. And now Bhagavan has picked up one important topic is called Prakriti. Prakriti means our own Svabhavaha, our own nature. So I have just written in this verse because we have seen this is here. Sadrusham cheshtate swasyaha prakrutehe jnanavanapi prakrutim yanti bhutani vigraha kim karishyati. So in this, roughly if we say, Jnanavan api, even though a person has Atmagnan, even Agnanavan api, Swasyaha Prakrutehe Sadrusam Cheshtati. This Atmagnani api also, they just acts according to one's own nature, Prakruti. Sadrusham, feel like Cheshtate, they acts. And Bhagavan says, Bhutani Prakrutim Yanti. All beings, particularly human beings, they always follow their own nature. And Nigraha Kim Karishyati. How person can control their own swabhav. This is the meaning. So now if we go, so before that, so in this verse, Bhagavan Krishna points out each and every person is born with its particular personality, swabhav, and according to, and this personality depends on these three gunas, nothing else. So if person is predominant of sattva guna, this sattva guna always stand for knowledge. If person is predominant by rajoguna, this rajoguna stands for activity. If person is predominant tamoguna, then opposite of this both gunas, the person is dull according to knowledge, and this rajoguna is inertia. They don't like to do anything. And based on this qualification, sattva guna person is always withdrawn person. They don't like socializing. They don't like to do anything. Like this person, based on the qualification of Rajoguna, person is highly active, and Tamoguna person is unskilled. They don't like to do with thinking. If somebody asks, if somebody says you keep table here, so they can keep table anything. This called unskilled person without asking anything. And when person knows, I have written, when person knows one's own personality, then that person can choose work accordingly. So I have just written, actually Drona by birth was a Brahmin. But what he has chosen the profession is archery. Archery is based on Kshatriya. So teaching was archery. Vishwamitra was the king, but he wants to become Brahmarshi. So today I'm able to find out the story of Vishwamitra. I was telling you, so there is a story of Vishwamitra I have just quoted here. It is a story. There is a king by the name Gadi. Gadi was a king, and that Gadi has only one daughter, and her name is Satyavati. Very beautiful. In every virtue, she was very fine. The one sage, one Rishi by the name Ruchika. This Ruchika sage has seen this Satyavati and he would like to marry with this Satyavati. So he directly went to King Ghazi and he just showed, I would like to marry Satyavati. The king was shocked, because this Satyavati always lived in this palace, all royal treatment. And king starts thinking, what my daughter will do in this hermitage. There is a total ashram. So, but king knows these all Rishi is powerful. They have powers, so he can't say no directly. So Raja says, king says, one condition, if you can give me 1,000 white horses with one black ear, only one black ear with 1,000 white horses, if you can give me, then I can give you my daughter. Because king knows there is no possibility of 1,000 white horse plus only one black ear. But this sage is a powerful. He did tapas and he just of Varuna. And when Varuna appeared in front of him, he asked, "What do you want?" He says, "1,000 horse with one black ear." He has given. Varuna says, "Take it." So this sage come with 1,000 horses, and that king can't do anything. And Ruchika married Ruchika married with Satyavati. The name of Rushi was Ruchika, and their life was good. But one day, Ruchika saw Satyavati was something. She was unhappy and she was crying. He asked, "Why? What's problem you have? Why you are crying?" Satyavati says, "My father and parents, only one daughter I have. So I am here now. Who will take care of my parents?" By thinking I'm just is not happy. So he says, "No problem." Because he was this, who is Ruchika? You might have a name of the Chavan Rishi. Have you heard the name of Chavan Rishi? From them, Chavan Prash has come. So he's Ayurvedic doctor. Huh? So Chavan Rishi's son is Ruchika. So Ruchika says, "No problem. I will give you two portions." So in two vessels, he has given something, a drinking something. And he gave to Satyavati. He says, in one portion, means in one vessel, whatever is available, you ask your mother to drink. So by drinking this, your mother has a son with the quality of Kshatriya. So he's a king's, not the quality of Kshatriya. And second portion is for you. If you drink this one, you will have also son with all qualities of Brahmana, Rishis, and sage. And she is little bit innocent. So she said, "Let me go to mother. I will explain, then we will take together." So portion of mother will take, and we will take together. She went and she explained everything to her mother. "Okay, this my husband has given." Mother was little bit doubtful. She starts thinking, definitely my son-in-law must be loving my daughter much compared to me. So whatever he has given to my daughter is better than me. So let me drink that portion which is given to Satyavati, and let Satyavati will drink my portion. So she interchanged without telling Satyavati. So she interchanged the Satyavati's mother, and whatever Satyavati's mother has birth, the name of that is Kaushika, and he has become a Vishwamitra because he has a quality of Rishi only. So why the birth of Vishwamitra is come like that? But what happened to this Satyavati? So when Satyavati was pregnant, this Ruchika was great. He's every power. So when this son was in the womb of mother, he felt something is wrong. The son has no characteristic of Brahmana. It looks like he is an aura of Kshatriya. And he asked, she says, I have drink my only, I don't know anything. Then he saw in meditation, he came to know the interchange of mother-in-law. And he explained to Satyavati, to his own wife, "Your mother has done like this." Then Satyavati says, "I don't want Kshatriya Putra. I need only Brahmana, sage, Rishi. You do anything, but you give me only this Brahmana." Then he says, "Your grandson will be a Kshatriya like, but your son will be like Rishi." So his son name is Jamadagni, Satyavati's. And son is now is Parshuram. Jamdagni's son is Parshuram. So this whole story is like this. What about so Prakrutim kim karishyati, Nigraha kim karishyati. So this our Vishwamitra is born as a Brahmana only. That's why he cannot change his personality. Even he is a king. And same way our Parshurama is is born in the family of Brahmana, but all nature is like Kshatriya. That's why he killed 32 times all Kshatriyas. That's, and here I have written, that's why Vishwamitri was a king, but he wants like to become a Brahmarshi, sadhu. And trees, plants, animals, birds, human beings behave according to their own prakriti. And same way, Arjun has also its own personality. And personality, his way of thinking and his working style. If Arjuna would love to take sannyas, so he would have practiced in 13 years when they are expelled. At that time he didn't do anything. At that time he just prepared himself for the war only. At that time he has not done any type of vairagya in his mind. But having seen Bhishma Drona, he had developed what? Smashana vairagya. So it's just a dispassion, having seen Bhishma and Drona. So if Arjuna becomes sannyasi and start living off lifestyle of a tapas or japa, it is difficult for him to live a secular life. For Arjuna cannot possible. But still I have written, human being is blessed by free will. A person decide, definitely I will change, no one can stop us. But if there is a will, there is a way. But people in general always go with their own nature. Generally, people cannot change their nature. Even Swamiji used to say, if some, nowadays, if some Miss Universe, nowadays Miss World, if one lady becomes, say, sannyasi, or if she would like to take Atma Gnana, after becoming sannyasi also, she always choose his style, whatever the style of this clothes, always be different only, because her mind also goes like this, which type of, if I wear clothes, how I look. So he says, you cannot change Prakriti. Is that Prakriti is different. That Prakriti is Maya, and this Prakriti is called our own nature. Yes. So in Shankaracharya it is written in his Bhashyam, people, Bhagavan says, na ye janaha abhyasuyantah na anutishtanti me mata. That's why Shankaracharya has put something, kasmat karanat punaha tvadiyam matam na anutishtanti. Why these people? They don't follow your own teaching. Tadiyam mata means your teaching. Punaha means again. Kasmat karana. For which reason these all people and paradharma manutishtati, which is not told in Shastra, they follow that. And why they are not following you swadharmam kim nanuvartate. Why they do not follow their own duties, swadharmam kim Pratikulaha katham na bibhyati. They always behave opposite to you. Tat pratikulaha. Still, why they don't have any type of fear? Even they are not living a life according what you suggested, but still, bibhyati means why they are not afraid. Tvat shasanad atikrama doshat katham na bibhyati. Tvat shasanad. In this, you are ruling Atikrama dosha, they have crossed your boundary. Like no, they are not performing swadharma, they have crossed their boundary, is called Atikrama dosha, and they are living a life of adharma. Still, why they are not afraid with you? That's why Bhagavan says Prakriti. They all depend on their own Prakriti. Tatra aha, this is given in Bhashyam. सदृशं चेष्टते स्वस्याः प्रकृतेः ज्ञानवानपि प्रकृतिं यान्ति भूतानि निग्रहः किं करिष्यति. So what I have said, ज्ञानवानपि, even the wise person who has Atma Gnana. So we know, suppose we say Raman Maharshi is also Atma Gnani. We know Ramakrishna Paramas is also Atma Gnani. We know Puja Swamiji is also Atma Gnani. But each and every behavior pattern is different. Ramana Maharshi would like to always lie down. He didn't do anything. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he says when he had Atma Gnana, he went in the terrace and he says, "Oh, people, come towards me. I would like to share something precious." And then this Narendra Rakhal starts coming. So he would like to people surrounded by him so he can share what he is. Raman Maharshi never expect anyone they should come. And Pujya Swamiji says, what I have gone through, that pain, my student should not go. So he has developed all Gurukulam and everything. So each and even Gnana Vana Api Swasyaha Prakrute Sadrusam Cheshtat. So even Gnani people, wise people also, Swasyaha Prakrute, according to their own nature, Swasyaha means their own Prakriti means nature, Sadrusham, in keeping with that, Cheshtate, they behave like this, they act like this. Prakriti Miyanti, generally Bhutani, Prakriti Miyanti, all beings always follow their nature. Nigraha kim karishyati. It is very difficult to control their own prakriti. It's very difficult. That's why our Duryodhana says, Janami adharmam najame nivrutti. Duryodhana says, Janami dharmam najame pravrutti. So this is the Anvaya, Gnanavana api swasyaha prakrutehe sadrusam cheshtati. Even wise people also, according to their own prakriti, in keeping with their prakriti, cheshtati. They behaves like this. Bhutani prakriti miyanti. Always human beings follow their own nature. Nigraha kim karishyati. Even this lion, these tigers, Prakriti Vyanti, they never start eating grass, They never cross the boundary. Only we people cross the boundary. Nigraha kim karishyati. That's why I have written Gnanavana api. The meaning is even a wise person. So I just quoted Swami Chinmayananda, Swami Tapovanji. We know Pujya Swamiji's guru is Chinmayananda. Chinmayananda's guru is Tapovanji, who always used to live in Uttar Kashi. And once he reached in Uttar Kashi, he never comes down from the Himalaya. Always he stayed in Uttar Kashi. And first Chinmayananda went to Shivananda. He says, please teach me Atma Gnana. He says, I'm very busy because he is a doctor, he is a too much things. They say, you go to Tapovanji. So Chinmayananji went to Tapovanji, and Tapovanji taught everything, but he says you should not go down. You should not teach Vedanta to anyone. But he says, I won't follow you. Chinmayananji comes down. Then he started Atma, this Gnana, Yagna and everything. So this Vedanta, right now, what we are teaching, only the blessing of Chinmayananji. Tapovanji said you should, because they say people are not ready. If you start teaching of Vedanta, they cannot digest this Vedanta. You should not. But Chinmayananji's argument was, if I go little bit start follow, if they little bit start even karma yoga, something will good too. So who is right? We can't say. Tapovanji, Prakriti Vyanti Bhutani, he according to his nature, Chinmayananji says, I will follow my nature. Definitely I will go and I will teach the all people. So in first Gnana Yagna, when Chinmayananji has done in 1940s, I don't know, only 4 people came in his Gnana Yagna. And he went again, he has completed in 1 month, and he went back to Uttar Kashi. Tapovanji asked, how many people have come to hear you? He says 4. Tapovanji said, that's why I'm asking, why should you teach these people? Chinmayananji says, today 4 has come, maybe 40,000, maybe 4 lakhs, maybe 4,000, but people will come and I will continue. But now this Chinmay vision is going everywhere. So this, he didn't listen Tapovanji. Because Prakriti, they follow Swadrusham Cheshtate Swasyaha. So in keeping with one's own nature. Even it says Chinmayananji was a smoker. He used to smoke even while he was learning from Tapovanji. So somebody asked Tapovanji, why you were saying no? Even so he says he is a young person. He is not boy. He is a young person. He knows what is good and what is bad. So I never tell. But after some time, he himself is given up. But he never said, okay, you just give up the smoking. And even Chinmayananji was telling in his this I think I don't know in which book is a Darshanam Swadarsanam. There is one book. He says Tapovanji, to meet Tapovanji, many kings used to come. Nepala king, and he used to come with sweets, fruits. So in Uttarkashi, they don't have any sweet. They have to eat only simple rice all the time. Morning, breakfast, everything. So sometimes sweet comes to we all student becomes happy. Today something will good to come to us. So what Tapavanja used to do, he took all sweets with in his hand and he says, come with me, all students, follow me. Then all they go to the Ganga and in the front of their student, he just put all sweets inside the Ganga. Everything goes. He says, your mind is after sweet. No, that's why I'm not giving. That much he was strict, Tapavanji. And having seen the strictness of Tapavanji, Chinmayananda is starting, I should not be strict like this. So there he says, both act according to Swasyaha Prakriti. Even though Gnanavana. Same way Pujya Swamiji. He went through because he was also in search of Atmagnana. He has visited many ashramas. He has lots of pain. So he went in, I think, Andhra. What was his name? I forgot the sadhu. Paramananji was. So he doesn't know much, but still he stayed there. Lots of problem in because all are no good setup, no meal, nothing. But still he lived there without any setup. Paramartha, something was there. Then that Swamiji says, you go to Rishikesh. Then Puja Swamiji went to Rishikesh. He just built small kutia, grass kutia. He stayed for 6 years. And who used to keep, even in the 6 a.m., there is a, no, 5:30 to 7 a.m. that Tarananji used to keep class of Brahma Sutra. So Swamiji has to start at 4:30 from his Kailas ashram is so far away, and still he learned everything. At that time, Swamiji starts thinking, I have taken too much pain of studying Shastra, so I will build Gurukulam in such a way my students should not undergo this type of, type of troubles. This is the thinking of Swamiji. So each and Taranand is Tapovanji says, you should not give comfort. Puja Swamiji always thinks I should give comfort so they can focus and study. Otherwise, focus always in something. I need such meal. So he says, each and every gnan is their own mindset. And Puja Swamiji used to say, there is a Kali Kamliwala in Rishikesh. They give bhiksha to all sadhus. There is no other thing. In morning, they give roti dal. If we go in evening, they give dal roti. Same menu for all the time. Roti dal, dal roti, roti dal, dal roti. Then he starts thinking, I give good structure, infrastructure, so student can study. And even Swamiji has given this, even not people, but even God have their own choice. So Kartikeya keeps peacock as a vehicle. Even Shiva keep bullock. Ganesha keep mouse. Vishnu or Garuda. They never try to, interchange. Let me change our vehicle. No, because they have their own thinking. So even God cannot their Prakriti. So what talk about the human being? So Bhutani means all beings Prakriti Vyanti. They follow their own nature. That's why I've written here lion, tiger, leopard, all have their own personality. Nigraha kim karishyasi. How we can control our own Prakriti, our own Svabhava. This is also Swamiji's, one, his mind, fertile mind. He says if Arjuna will go to Rishikesh, he definitely would have opened RSA, the meaning of Rishikesh Sannyasi Association. And he starts fighting because his mind is always Kshatriya. Like. Here I have just mentioned in olden days, whenever a child is very young, he starts crawling. Then parents used to put books, musical instrument, something, all different type of thing in front of young child, and child always chooses according to their behavior, prakriti. And child unknowingly chooses their own sanskara, personality. If they have a child chooses books, then that child is interested in books, means in study. There are many young, prodigy child, they start even singing, they're playing tabla. So these all are called prodigies. We can go only for music only. The reason is प्रकृतेः स्वस्याः प्रकृतेः सर्वं चेष्टते. These all people. I have kept one verse meaning. I don't have that verse in my mind, but this is in Subhashita. If onion is there, onion kept in camphor vessel, and then we do abhisheka of this on onion with rose water, gulab jal. Then we offer sandalwood powder surrounding our onion, and if we then we try to fragrance, same will come. So it says, Nija gunam na munchati palandu. The palandu means onion. Onion never gives away Nija gunam. Same way each and every people. So we need not to try to change. Let them, whatever they behave, nothing is called palandu Nija gunam na munchati. I think still I have put one is not there. But still there is a one verse, no? Arjuna or Duryodhana Puvar always says, Janami adharmam najame nivrittihi, Janami dharmam najame pravrittihi. So I know everything. What is adharma, but I cannot give up adharma. I know dharma, but I cannot able to perform dharma. This is prakritehe swasya. And now Bhagavan has picked up one more topic, the better topic. Even there is a one story, very good story is there. Bhartuhari, have you heard the name? Who is Bhartuhari? One who has written Niti Shatak, Vairagya Shatak, Shringar Shatak. Is called Bhartuhari. He was the king of Ujjain, I think Ujjain or somewhere. He was a king, and he was a devotee of Parvati ji. Is a Shiva, means not Shiva but Parvati. And Parvati loves Bhartuhari, is my child, is a king in spite of king Parvati. So after some time, Bhartuhari has taken sannyasa. He says, now I don't want any. Even Bhartuhari's mother was what? Madalsa. I think Madalsa, no? Madalsa's son. What was the name? This whole progeny, I think. But this Bhartuhari. Then Bhartuhari has taken sannyasa. And having taken sannyasa, he started living outskirts of his own country, means his own kingdom. And people used to bring bhiksha because people knows this is king. So always bring bhiksha from everything. Then Parvati has told Shiva, have you looked my son? Even in spite of all kingdom, he has given up everything. Shankar Bhagavan says still he has to give up one more thing. So still he has to give up. I just put here give up. He has still give up to something. Then after some time he said no to all people. You please don't bring anything. So he has started Madhukari Diksha. Bhiksha. Madhukara means bee, honey bee. So honey bee is from one plant to another plant, one flower to another flower. He takes honey. Same way, this Madhukari Bhiksha means from one house to another house. Only one day, 7 house, one can take Bhiksha. Next day, he is not go to 7 house, another 7 house. This is called Madhukari Bhiksha. So again, Parvati is asked, has said to Shiva, have you seen my son? He has given up everything. Now he is on Madhukari Bhiksha. Still Shankar Bhagavan says, still he has to give up something. Then after some time, he lives on Ajagari Bhiksha. I have told here only, somebody says the python, no? Ajagari Bhiksha means python, never goes for any type of hunting. Whatever comes near to his mouth, he just gulp it out. So it's called Ajagara, python. Same way, Bhartuvar has decided, I won't go anywhere, even for Bhiksha. Whatever come to me, I will take, otherwise I never go. Then still people knows, no, this Bhartuvar says the people used to take some Bhiksha. Then he just changed his that place and he went to Smashana. So in that Smashana, this funeral house, he started living in different city. So nobody knows now this is a Bhartuvari or this was a king. And he was just whatever, if somebody is dies, then whatever people come for this funeral, then they give to this Bhartuvari. He started living a such life. Again, Parvati has said, have you seen my son? He is living on now totally, nobody knows. Still Shiva says he needs to give up something. Then there is a 7 days fast. In that village, nobody has died. So nobody has come to Smashana and he was totally fast for 7 days. So after 7 days, one person has come in the funeral Smashana and he has given some bhiksha to Bhartuhari. So Bhartuhari was about to take this bhiksha because 7 days fasting, he was very hungry. Then Shiva says to Parvati, let's go. Then Shiva and Parvati both went in front of Bhartuhari in the form of Brahmin Dampati. And Shiva says, Bhikshandehi. Then Bhartuhari has given everything. Whatever he has given everything. Again, Parvati has told with mind to Shiva, have you seen my son? He is hungry for 7 days. Still, he has given whole picture to us because we all see. Brahmana also said we are hungry. Then Shiva says, still he has to give up something. Then Parvati says, what he can give up? Then Shiva says, he says, Maharaj, you have not eaten for 7 days. Even we have not eaten for 2 to 3 days. Can we do one thing? We can do parts of Bhiksha. Half portion you give, half portion we eat. Then Bhartuhari speaks. He says, Malva. He says, I am a king of Malva. I have given up Malva. I have given up even Madhukari Bhiksha. I have given up even Ajgari Bhiksha. I am just living in funeral house. I cannot give up this thing. One Bhiksha I can give up. Then Shiva says, this you have to give up. I have given up. That you have to give up. Means you have still ahankara. Say, who am I? I was a king. I have given up my kingdom. This I am. That you have to give up. Even you are thinking, I have given up Madhukari Bhiksha, I have given up this I. Yena tyajasi tat tyaja. In what you are telling, I have given up, that you have to. This is because Bhartuhari, after all, king, no? He can't give up everything. Prakrute, swasyaha prakrute, he cannot give up. That's why to change our prakriti needs a lots of effort, but otherwise we cannot change our prakriti, our swabhava. And why we cannot change our Swabhava, this is given in 34th verse. Vairagya Shatak. Yes, Vairagya Shatak, then Niti Shatak. When he was a king, at that time he is Shringar Shatak. 100 verse of Shringara, 100 verse of dispassion, Vairagya, and 100 verses of Niti, how to live, Niti Shatak. But 34th verse we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.